going on, boys? Welcome back for another video. Now, we are getting a ton of Madden 26 news in the next couple weeks because we are getting Madden in less than a week and a half. August 7th is the early access release date, if you didn't know. We are getting a full week of early access this year. It's going to be pretty insane. So we're going to be dropping videos on all the updates as we get them. We did just get the content schedule for this week for the ratings that they're dropping for Madden 26, and this is specific to Ultimate Team. Now, we're not worried about the regular team ratings. We're only worried about the Ultimate Team ratings, and they are dropping them this week. It's going to be the 4 elite guys, obviously. Offensive linemen and defensive tackles are going to be Monday. Tuesday is going to be running backs and inside linebackers. Tight ends and safeties on Wednesday. Wide receivers and cornerbacks on Thursday. And Friday, we are getting quarterbacks and edge rushers. So Friday is going to be a big day because we are getting quarterbacks, and that's going to be very important. And also, these guys are going to be important to give us kind of what rookie premiere we want to take when we jump into Madden 26. If there's a specific position lacking availability or just lacking of certain overall, we're probably going to go with that. So we'll have to wait and see as they drop these ratings throughout the week. We're going to be dropping videos on them, probably going to be some short form videos. So check out our YouTube shorts or the TikTok. And before we get further into this video, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. We are on our road to 1,000 subscribers, so any love is appreciated. So that's going to be it for the content schedule. Let's jump into the new coverage adjustments that they dropped on Madden Twitter as well. We took a screenshot of this right from the video that EA dropped on their Twitter. So if you're wondering where I'm getting all this information, it is on the EA Madden NFL Twitter page. They are dropping all the updates for Madden 26, and this was a big one. They're making coverage adjustments specifically to zones for Madden 26. Now, obviously, we have to wait and see if they're going to be very good, but some of the stuff we already know about and is already in College Football 26, but we're still going to go through it. The first thing is the custom defensive zones. You are now going to be able to stem your zones basically wherever you want them. And from my experience in college football and even the Madden beta, it's going to take too long to do this. You got to do too much just to stem your zone. You got to hold the button. It's going to be very, very hard to do that against a good player to numerous zones. You might be able to get 1 or 2 off, and it might help you here and there, but it's really not going to be possible, especially if somebody's trying to quick snap you and your whole defense is messed up if you do not get that custom zone off. So we might have to do a workaround for that. I'm sure somebody will find some sort of defense that helps with that works with custom zones, but given the amount of adjustments that you have to make to get that to work, we're just going to have to wait and see. Next is the explosive movement. In the video specifically, they mentioned that explosive movement is coming to offense, so they added it to defense as well, which kind of makes sense. They're going to make your guys break on the ball better, and then that kind of goes into the swatting mechanic as well, but hopefully we don't need pick harders specifically or zone knockouts for our guys to break on the ball when they see it, and it should be an interception. But again, all of this is just hearsay at this point. We're going to have to wait and see how the game plays. Strafe responsiveness, not too worried about that. Offensive line and defensive line is really just unpredictable in any game when they don't have abilities. Obviously, abilities should work, but when they don't have any abilities, it's really just hit or miss when sheds happen and things like that. Safety coach adjustments. So right now in college football, there's no baseline, and I don't think it's going to be in Madden either. I'm not a big fan of that, but safety coach adjustments allows you to kind of get to an adjustment or a defense that you want to come out in sort of the same look every time. You can do coverage shells, but not baseline. So if you want your safeties in the box, you can do that. If you want them off further, you can do that. And if you want them kind of middle of the field, you can do that as well. So if somebody's running on you and you want to bring your safeties in the box, you can certainly do that. RPO coach adjustments. This is probably the biggest one. You can set your RPO coach adjustments to what you want. You can have your guys play the pass, or you can have them play the run. If it's me, I'm going to be playing the pass every single time. Now, it might not work 100% of the time, but it should. If you're playing the pass, they should fully commit. Your corner should never go after the running back. Whoever's out on that side for the RPO should go after the RPO, and they shouldn't get blocked either. They should be able to just run right through the line and take care of that. But you should be punished if you run this as well, not to the point where you're just getting ran on the whole time if you run that, but they should make RPOs easier to guard and harder to do. Make the reads harder, I don't know, but this should help us this year instead of just getting RPOs spammed by broken RPOs all year, such as RPO read wide flat. Very hard to cover last year, especially if you're not a big Madden guy. You don't look on Twitter, you don't look on YouTube. You would have no clue how to cover that, and you would just be getting destroyed the whole game. So that's the biggest one probably on this list. Improved pass coverage logic. I mean, that's just wait and see again. We're not too sure if we're going to see that yet, but we should see improvements in zone. They can't really get much worse than they already are. So let's just hope they're better, not worse. Updated swat mechanics. Probably going to be easier to swat a ball, and your CPU defender should swat better as well. And then cover 6 overhaul. I don't play much cover 6, but if they make it decent, I might switch it in there a little bit. That was always a random defense I would run here and there, but I guess they're making cover 6 better. Somebody can probably explain that better than me, but that's the coverage adjustments that they dropped this week as well, boys. A lot of news coming out from Madden 26, so we're just going to keep you updated as they release the news. But these coverage adjustments are going to be insane. Madden 26. That's basically going to be it for all the new news that came out recently, boys. We did bring up our rookie premieres back to the screen. I know we've been going over this over and over again, but this is the max amount of items that you can earn for rookie premieres. It's 7 total items, so you get your 3 cards you earn. Will Johnson is free, and then you earn the 3 times 32 Team Chem tokens as well. And then we did get some additional information on the pre-order players. Obviously, you get the Jalen Hurts from pre-ordering. You're going to get an 81 Saquon Barkley, the cover athlete card. And then we're going to get an 83 Julius Peppers as well, along with a choice of 3 80 overalls, I think like wide receiver, lineman, and running back maybe. But we're not too worried about those because they are only 80 overalls. But if you're a pre-order guy and you love free content, that's going to be it for you. So you get Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, 83 Julius Peppers, and there's another 80 overall you get. So that's 4 players. And then plus your 4 rookie premieres, you could start your team with 8 players. And then we're still going to get the crossover player from College Football 26. So 9 total players. Basically half your team could be started off before you even jump into Madden 26 Ultimate Team. So get everything. Get the pre-order. Get your rookie premieres if you can do them. And get your college football crossover player when they release that information. We should hopefully be getting that this week so we could grind it out, but we'll wait and see. And hopefully we get the content on time. Again, boys, we're going to be dropping updates all week this week on what they release for Madden 26, so stay tuned. But that's going to be it for this video. If you're still here, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.